Hello guys, welcome to this video, and to this video we're going to discuss about Java for loops. When you know exactly how many times you want loop through a block of code, use the for loop instead of a while loop. Kasi mas short yung code niya. So ito yung syntax niya for, tapos meron siyang parenthesis, saka may tatlong statement siya. First statement, separated by semicolons. Second statement, and then third statement. And then ito yung code block to be executed. And then yung statement number 1 is executed one time before the execution of the code block. So one time lang to. Then the statement 2 defines the condition. Ito, nag-defines the condition for executing the code. So the statement 3 is executed every time after the code block has been executed. So for example, we have int I is equal to 0, then ito yung first statement, and then yung second statement naman is condition, and then yung meron tayong expression dito na statement din. Then after niya, if dito mag satisfy or ma-evaluate niya yung na true, ipiprint niya yung code block dito. So try natin. So yung print niya is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 kasi initialize muna niya dito, tapos evaluate niya dito yung I is less than ng 5, i-print niya, mag-print siya. Tapos after niya ma-execute dito, pupunta naman siya dito sa pang tatlo na statement, tapos increment yung pupunta naman siya dito, magdadagdag naman siya ng value, which is nag-increment tayo, which is 2 na siya. So yan, paulit-ulit na yung gagawin hanggang mag-false na yung condition. Pag false dito, hindi nito mag-execute. So ayan guys, yun. So yung statement 1 guys is siya yung sisit ng variable before the loop starts. So before mag-start yung looping, sisit niya yung variable. Yung statement 2 naman guys is nag-define siya ng condition for the loop to run. So dito is I must be less than to 5. So kaya yung if the condition is true, the loop will start over again. If it's false, the loop will end. Yung statement number 3 increases the value of I each time the code block in the loop has been executed. So yan guys, nag-execute siya yung after ma-execute yung code block. So magdadagdag ng isa, ipapasa yung value dito sa I, check naman niya if qualify siya dito, prevent naman niya hanggang maging false dito, at saka mag-end na yung loop niya. So meron din tayong tinatawag na nested loop. So comment natin to. So meron tayong tinatawag na nested loop. It is also possible to place a loop inside another loop. This is called a nested loop. The inner loop will be executed one time for each iteration of the outer loop. So the outer loop, so this is the example. Okay, need to uncomment. So this is the first loop, and then this muna siyang end, and check natin, and outer loop, then and outer, and outer, inner pala to, inner loop. So ayan guys, so ito yung code ng first block ng loop at the second block ng for loop, listed for loop. So try natin. So ito, so yung I natin is 1, then execute niya yung listed siya ng listed siya ng 2, piprint niya yung outer. So yung outer niya 1, and then pagkatapos niya check niya yung for loop. Tapos pagkatapos na check dito yung 1 dito, evaluate niya if less than or equal to 3, piprint niya yung 1 until mag-increment na naman siya, pabasa niya yung value dito, hindi nagiging 2, tsaka print na naman niya, hindi nag-add na siya ng isa, ipasa niya yung value dito, nagiging 3, piprint naman niya ito, and then nag-increment naman siya, nagiging 4, then nag-false na siya, kaya mag-exit na siya dito, babalik naman siya dito sa outer, and then yung value ng outer natin is 2, i-print niya yung outer na 2. Tapos ng dito, execute dito, i-print naman niya nung paulit naman niya yung i-print dito kasi nag-initialize niya paulit-ulit nito. Case yung i-evaluate niya once, and then ito ulit naman yung print na yung 1, 2, and then nag-increment naman siya, nagiging 3, pagkatapos nagiging 4 ng value dito. Okay, and then nag-exit na siya, and then nag-increment naman dito sa outer loop, nag-increment naman siya, nagiging 3 na siya, and then yung 3 na value ng I is less than or equals, false naman siya, so execute is in na niya yung loop kasi false na yung value dito. So that's it for this video guys. I hope you learn a lot and practice more about this, and this looping is very helpful, and I hope you learn a lot of this. And if you like this video, I hope you thumbs up and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel guys. See you on the next video for more and interesting Java programming tutorials. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching.